Yeah, hi everyone. So, my name is Nikita. I used to be manager in Yandex. I was a person who was responsible for discovery and search in Yandex Maps. Uh, present you why, for example, guys added reviews and ratings in their dataset to use when we talk about places, why it's important. Uh, it's my first focus of my presentation. The second focus is to show you that developing product features, it could be also fun and interesting, the same as, for example, do some research and deep technical stuff. Let's begin. Uh, how you usually use maps to find the places? You probably look at the map and try to find something, or you use a search, try to find a bar. Yeah, okay. But how you really choose to find a place? You definitely will look at the Instagram of the bar. Probably you will look at the photos. Maybe you will check the reviews. Maybe you will check if your friends know it. And what we decided to do in Yandex, like it's to change the way how people discover new places in maps. Instead of using geospatial data only, we try to be focused more on UGC-based content, like to see the photos, to see where people are going, what is popular right now, what experience this place will brings to you. 1 second. To do this, we have two parts what we were doing. First one was recommendation of places. For this, we have like a lot of information like SOTSDEM, ratings and interaction of users with organizations, searches, our own recommendation framework called DJ. Don't ask me why we called it so. Using this, we provide recommendation and explanation why you need to visit this place. But what I would focus on right now, it's like the recommendation, it's not the necessary part. If you want to choose something, you definitely will choose it based on reviews, based on photos, based on videos. And we have a lot of this. Like we have more than 100 reviews per day, more than 40,000 photos per day, and 6,000 videos a day. And we also have many models like Yandex GPT, computer vision, and so on. And we can do a good storytelling to explain you why you should visit it. We have a lot of components here. Don't worry, we will discuss only a few of them. Like we will discuss how we make any explanation what is the place is about and how we choose some photos. And so typical customer journey of our user looks like you first look at map, you see this small photopoi, we called it so, like that attracts you to look at the place, what it is about. Then a big cart like with photos from users and the description based on reviews, and like some aspects of organization that we wanted to show, like in this bar are good cocktails and the dishes are really funny. Uh, as I said, my second focus would be that it's interesting to share you that it's interesting and fun to work on product features. And it's not like everybody it's imagine like we talk about AI or machine learning, like you have a data, we are living in 2025 and like you have GPT, chat GPT, I don't know, any LLM you have, just use data LLM and you have a profit. No, there are a lot of pain in working on these features. I will share some and like it's more interesting than you thought. Again, customer journey. Like first we focus how to make this, how we used to make this photopoi, like how we imagined it. Like we have a photo, we have some computer vision model, and we will create this circle. Like sounds okay. Well, then you visit the site Papers with Code, where are presented all state-of-the-art uh, machine learning models, and there is no particular model to solve this issue. And then you, okay, I will do something. You try to do this, like you try to somehow cut an image and you see these images. Are they good? Probably not. Then you understand, okay, if we want to understand first what is a good image. Okay, we invented a metric like key features of places should be represented in this image. It should be symmetrical. We no crop or bite this image, this particular aspect, and it should be simply beauty. We do a lot of manual photopoy, like 15,000. We use this data for training and for side-by-side metric. After that, we have a model that really crops the photo this way, that looks pretty. Is everything okay? Right now, yes. Then we decided that we want some subscription under this photopoy. How we decided to do this? We have reviews, we have Yandex.GPT, okay, short summarization in one particular subscription. We use reviews, menu, feature organization, and try to do this subscription. You cannot look probably, but here is written like there is a best avocado toast in the city, or for example, what else? Something else. But first problem that we met in production was like this were our subscriptions really, because we decided that what's the problem? We have a GPT model, we have reviews, it's easy task. Yeah, but then you find out that in reviews people write strange things. Like first one is a leader of USSR who is famous for bringing corn into USSR, and because of that we decided to make a subscription corn leader. The second one is tricky, like why the subscription is a Hitler? Because Hitler was a game inside this place, the board game, what people were playing in this place. But it was hard to debug it, why we decided to write Hitler. And gastronomic orgasm is just was like a lot of reviews were with this phrase, and we decided that it's a good subscription also. Okay, oh sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was sure that I translated my presentation. We clean our data set. Cleaner data set provides you better subscription. Is everything all right now? Is everything okay now? Probably not. What the problem here is, like you have this photopoy that like shows you waffles, and the subscription is beer restaurant and the establishment service snails in Burgundy, and you don't understand, is this on photo waffles or snails of Burgundy, or the second example, perch shashlik. Perch shashlik, it means kebab from perch, but on the photo is like I don't know what it is, rakia or something like that, and we wanted they to be matched. Okay, we added to the model. Is everything okay now? Yes, now it's everything okay, like coffee, good pretty photo, and the subscription matches the photo. Okay, it's just one component that we finished. Okay, then we go to see the whole storytelling of about the organization. How we decided to do this? Again, we have reviews, we have Yandex.GPT, we will do summarization. We already experienced, we decided we should have metric first before we ship anything into production. Okay, what is good org description? We got some criteria like the text is approved, properly written, blah, 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 blah. What we met first, after we have this metric, we looked at the examples, and few examples were looking like that. Unfortunately, I am AI model, and I cannot visit places, so I cannot tell what to order on this restaurant. Okay, then our pipeline started to be more complex. Select reviews, Yandex.GPT writes some candidate of this summarization, then we filter these stupids, like using some rule-based methods. What else? Then we show it for our product managers and writers, and they say, style guide is not only about programming. You should not use short defs. You should specific quotes and so on, like style guide. Guys, please follow this. Okay, we used another model to check our style. Then we decided to check also the experience. Because of that, we trying to check everything before shipping. What is the most popular phrase in our description? Our most popular phrase in the description that we make is like, good restaurant. The waitresses were really polite and kind. And it was in more than 50% of restaurants because like almost all the reviews are the same. And the second problem was the negative feedback. Like when users write something like, there is a running cockroach in this restaurant, I hate it. And our summarization will look like, oh, this restaurant is good with polite waitresses, but some users mentioned that there are cockroaches there. And we, what the fuck? Okay. We decided to delete these bingo phrases and negative, and we called it problem of running cockroaches and polite waitresses. But after this step, we shipped it into production. And we decided everything is okay. No, because then our support line, they come and give us a lot of feedback from restaurant owners who said, guys, you write this and you haven't fact checked it, it's wrong. Then we decide how we can fact check it. How much time we need? It's like 1 to 7 minutes to fact check one summarization based on reviews and photos. Like then we decided to make a pipeline that will fact check this. Like one model makes summarization, one model extracts aspects from summarization, the other aspects from reviews, we stone score, and we fact check that what is in summarization was met in the reviews. Okay, now we have an org description. And because we right now live in 2025, current LLM models can do reasoning, and because of that, the whole pipeline right now is done by one model. But first, it was really complex pipeline. Is everything okay right now? Yeah, we were thinking like we did a great job and everything is great. We decided to extend on new rubrics and sightseeing, for example, and we met a new problem, like new rubric, new problem. For example, on photo, you see the photo of Moscow Kul Sharif in Kazan. But at the same time, there are 3 other organizations with the same photos. Because people, when they take a picture, they probably don't understand what it is a place, and they do mistakes a lot. And for example, you see that we decided that Kazan Kremlin is the same as Moscow. We decided that National Art Gallery is also the same building, and the City Panorama is the same building. We started solving it. We have the solution. The solution was like, we decided to, I don't remember how we solved it. We used the text and we tried to use the rubric name, the name of organization and text, and match this with the description. And after that, we have like, for example, this is the organization of sculpture of Kazan cat. But first our picture was like just beautiful, but no Kazan cat on it. Then the second was we used the rubric like sculpture. We try to find from all users' pictures sculpture, and we find the sculpture, but sculpture of horse. And after that, we decided to also use the name, and we find the best good photo of the Kazan cat. Yeah, that's it. I have some, not a lot of technical details. Speech, but 2 things I want to share. That like there are a lot of problems when you do product features, and it's really funny. And you should use your own product if you wanted to build them. And the second question, and the second thing was like why we need reviews probably in geospatial data and how you can use it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. Do we have questions? One here.
Hey.
Thank you for your presentation. Was really cool. I have a question. Why for typography checks do you need to use language models? Like there is multiple online services with determined rules to transform text to typographic version with right dashes, quotes, and etc.
It was easier for us. Like we were a team of machine learning engineers, and we like the easiest solution. Like you don't know what to do, use LLM.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation, Nikita. I also wanted to ask a question about the cockroaches. So you mentioned that you were trying your best to remove them from the description, but isn't it fair for user to see the description which contains both good impressions on the restaurant or a place and also some bad ones which some users may have, some visitors may have?
We were worried about it. We don't want to bullshit. Like, we don't want to show that everything is great, but we don't want to give the negative feedback because, like, for example, for us, writing a negative feedback, it's like just some change in metric for 0.5%, but for the business owner, it's like could be life crushing, like because the business can close just because of our failure, and we decided not to take this risk on us.
So do I understand correctly, in case where a restaurant have a Mark III and have some reviews with cockroaches, you will still show those reviews who are
No.
complementary to this
No,
restaurant?
no. For some really bad places, we have a threshold that we don't show this description at all.
Thank you very much.
More questions on this side?
Hi. As a follow-up to the cockroaches question, so do you rate? Is there a rating for your reviewers? Let's assume that I left a cockroach, and after fact check, you figure out that okay, so you downgrade.
We downgrade if, like, for example, it's your only one review, you haven't never put it reviews and never visited or something like that. If you put a lot of reviews and we have some additional information that gives us an evidence that you really visited this place or something like that, then your rate will be higher.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. I wanted to ask, maybe you don't know the answer, but anyways, we all know that using LLMs are pretty expensive. Everyone heard that Sam Altman mentioned that if users polite with their LLMs, it costs a lot for them. So is it worth to use like multiple LLMs and this generational thing for small businesses for just generate some pictures and like generate descriptions? Is it really worth it on just, in Google Maps, I believe they don't use some generated icons, etc. Is it worth for Yandex to do that? How they return money to use this huge LLM stuff around? Thank you.
So I think it's a trade-off if you want to hire more people to do some manual stuff or you want to try to automate it. We made a bet to invest into some automation. It's a first question, but also I think I hide some details, like there was a big pipeline, but then something was distillated into more small models that costs not a lot. Like if we can do something using CPU, not GPU, we did that. And like it was a big portion of inference in the beginning when you should do, but from day to day, it's not a lot of new inferences. Like, I mean, we have a lot of new reviews, but we don't need to summarize the whole database day to day, for example. Yeah.
I have a question. How you decided to use Yandex GPT? Was it like in Yandex we use Yandex GPT, or you did evaluation like with a DeepSeek, OpenAI, some like comparison?
First of all, the time when we did this, DeepSeek still not exist, I think. No, it was DeepSeek without Error 1, what was terrible in the quality. We evaluated some other models, but just to check if YandexGPT was good enough. I can be honest, like YandexGPT was not the best quality, but it was more cheaper for us to use YandexGPT and more easier also, and less risky because in a case you use ChatGPT, someday, I don't know, OpenAI decided to make costs higher or something like that.
Yeah, thank you.
We have one here.
So thank you, Nikita. This was very interesting to listen to. Do you have an option for example, coffee shop owners to interact with what is shown and to adapt if they don't like it? That's my first question.
Yeah. So the more an idea like to give them an instrument to change it, then we decided not to do this because in our experience, it started to be more advertised, not the description. But we have a support line for owners, and owners time to time they write, guys, probably please change this because we changed, for example, our menu or something like that.
Okay, thanks. And for example, on the first picture, how do you choose on this level of zoom what will pop up first?
It was a personalization. Like we also has a data of your visits, of your searches, and so on, and we use it. Just.
Hi, I'm interested. Maybe I missed it. So there was an issue with choosing the right picture, right?
Yeah.
And then matching with the
I just skipped it.
Did you maybe use some, or could that maybe solve or make the pipeline less complex if you maybe used an AI to generate the description of the image and then try to match it with the...
I think it was a kind of idea, what we decided to do. I'm not sure if it's right now not an experiment. I think, this idea comes up. I think.
You think it could simplify the pipeline?
Yeah.
Okay.
The idea was like, I think guys right now experimented on this. Sorry, I'm already not responsible for this product because of that. I'm talking a little bit funny about it.